So learners, we have this question to solve. So that is Man Oyo State Chapter 2025 Junior Category. So this is one of the questions students were given. So the students that participated in that competition, they were given this question at junior category. So to solve. So that is a map is drawn to a scale of 1 to 20,000. So use to calculate the A, that is the information we are giving here, we are to use to calculate A, the distance in kilometer represented by 4.5 centimeters on the map. B, distance in meter on the map between two towns 16 kilometers apart. Now, before we can solve this particular question, we must understand what this information we are giving here, what it represents. That is, we have 1:20,000. So this implies that, so this is 1 on the drawing equals to 20,000 on ground. So that is the meaning. So 1 on the drawing, that is on the map, equals to 20,000 on the ground. This is the scale, this is the real value. So now we are going to convert it. That is, we have 1 centimeters equals to 20,000 centimeters. That is 1 centimeters on the map. So we have on the map now, on map, we have this. Then this one is on ground. So we have this. So this is on the map. So that is 1 centimeter on the map equals 20,000 centimeters on ground. Now what we are going to do here is that now we want to convert this 20,000, the scale we are giving here, from centimeters, we want to convert to kilometers. We know that, so the conversion ratio we are using for every 100,000, that is for every 100,000, we have 100,000 centimeters. We have 1 kilometer. That is the conversion ratio. If you have to convert from centimeter to kilometer, you have this ratio. That is, for every 1 kilometer, we have 100,000 centimeters there. Now, how do we make this to be 100? Because we are converting this one to kilometer. How do we make 20,000 centimeter to 100,000 centimeter? We are going to multiply by 5. We are multiplying both sides of the equation. Consider this as an equation. This multiplied by 5 will give us 5 times 1 centimeter. This will now give us 5 times 20,000 centimeters. Which implies, when you multiply this one, you have 5 centimeters equals to 5 by 20 will be 100,000. Which implies, this one implies that, so 5 centimeters using the scale that we are giving here, representative scale. So it's one of the type of scale that we have. So representative scale, we have 5 centimeters equals 100,000 centimeters. It implies that 5 centimeters on the map equals to this 100,000 centimeters equivalent to 1 kilometer. We have 1 kilometer. That's the conversion ratio we are using to calculate the equation we are giving. So now we have A. So distance in kilometer represented by 4.5 centimeters. That is, we have 4.5 centimeters. So then we are going to convert this one. We have the given scale. 5 centimeters equals to 1 kilometer. Because the scale we are giving is equivalent today from our calculation here. So now how do we make this one to be in 1 centimeter? We are going to divide both sides by 5, this also by 5. This counting, we have 1 centimeter equals to, that is 1 centimeter there equals to 1 over 5 kilometer. Now we want to convert 4.5 centimeter to, on the map, to kilometers. Then we have, so we are going to multiply this side by 4.5. In order to have 4.5 here, we multiply this side by 4.5. 4.5 times 1 equals to 4.5 times 1 over 5. Now this one will be in centimeter, while this will be kilometer, because we have to convert 4.5 centimeters to kilometers. So we have this one centimeters here. So which implies we have 4.5 then centimeters here equals, when you divide this one, we are going to have 0.9 kilometers. And this is the answer to that, the first part of the question. That is, for every 4.5 centimeters, we have 0.9 kilometers. Because 5 goes in this, we give us 5 cannot go in 4, you write 0 there. So 5 in 45, you put decimal point, 5 in 45 is 9, then we have 0.9 kilometers. So that is the answer to that question, the part A of the question. Then part B, this part B, we are to convert kilometer to meters now. Now, we have the conversion, we are using the same conversion ratio. We have 5 centimeters equals to 1 kilometers. Now, in place of kilometer here, So we are going to multiply both sides of the equation by 16 because we already have 1 kilometer here. We are converting to centimeter. So after converting to centimeter, we now convert to meter. Now we have, so let's denote this side by x. We have 16 kilometers here. So the equivalent value using the scale that we are given to centimeter now, 60 kilometer, so to centimeter. When we cross multiply here, we have x equals to, multiply this by, we have 5 by 16, which is equals to 80 centimeters. Because in place of this, we have centimeters there. So this centimeters is greater than kilometer. Now in that case, we have x equals to 80 centimeters. That is 16 kilometers. So it's the same thing as 80 centimeters using the scale that we are giving. This is the real value. Then we have the drawing value now. Now in this case, we are converting from centimeter to meter now because we have to convert to meter. So distance from kilometer to meter, that is what we are giving there. Now in this case, we have for every 100 centimeters, we have 1 meter. So that is the conversion rate. For every 100 centimeters, we have 1 meter. We want to determine the value of x in meter now by cross multiplying this by this. So this multiplied by this will give us 100x equals to 80. So divide both sides by that. We are converting centimeter to meter now. That's what we are doing. We are dividing both sides of the equation by 100. This cancels this. X equals to 100 goes in 80, we have 0.8. So therefore, 16 kilometers is equivalent to 0.8 meter. This is the answer to the question. Thank you. If you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. Please like, comment, and share. Thank you.